Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving into Bunster, a fascinating project that compiles shell scripts into static binaries. It's pretty cool, right?
Absolutely. Static binaries are a game changer for portability and deployment. But compiling shell scripts? That sounds ambitious. What's the core idea behind Bunster?
Essentially, Bunster acts as a shell-to-Go transpiler. It takes your bash script, translates it into Go code, and then compiles that Go code into a native binary. This bypasses the need for a shell interpreter at runtime, leading to significant performance improvements and enhanced security.
So it's not just wrapping the script, it's actually translating the logic into a different language? That's a much more sophisticated approach than simple wrappers. What are the performance gains like?
Exactly. The performance boost is substantial, because you're executing native machine code instead of interpreting the script line by line. Think of it like the difference between running a compiled C program versus running a Python script. A huge leap in speed. Plus, the resulting binary is self-contained, making distribution a breeze.
I see. Interesting. But what about compatibility? Does it support all bash features? And what about other shells like ZSH or Fish?
Currently, Bunster primarily focuses on bash compatibility. They're aiming for broader shell support in future versions, but for now, it's bash-centric. They're also planning to add some really interesting features, like a module system, which is something shell scripting sorely lacks. Imagine being able to import and reuse shell script libraries.
That would be a massive improvement. A module system would really elevate shell scripting to a whole new level. What about security? How does compiling to a static binary improve security?
Good question. Static binaries reduce the attack surface. Since there's no interpreter involved, there's less opportunity for vulnerabilities related to the shell itself or its environment. Plus, the resulting binary is much harder to reverse engineer than a plain shell script.
That makes a lot of sense. So it's faster, more portable, more secure, and potentially more organized with the planned module system. It sounds almost too good to be true. What's the catch? Is it still in early development?
Yes, it's still in its early stages. Not all bash features are fully supported yet, and there might be some edge cases where things don't work perfectly. But the project is actively developed, and they're following semantic versioning, so you can track progress easily. The current version is 0.7.0, and they're aiming for a 1.0 release soon.
That's good to know. So it's a promising project with a clear roadmap. Where can people learn more and contribute?
Definitely. You can find all the details on their GitHub page. It's got a comprehensive README, documentation, and even a contribution guide. They're actively encouraging community involvement, which is fantastic to see. They even have a dedicated section on security vulnerabilities, encouraging responsible disclosure.
Excellent. This sounds like a project to keep an eye on. Thanks for highlighting Bunster. It's a really innovative approach to shell scripting.
My pleasure. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.